What's up, guys? Today we are inside of Build a Boat for Treasure, and today I'm going to show you guys how to build a simple turret. Now, it's not going to be anything like this. Uh, is not going to be this complicated. So yeah, this kind of takes a bit to make. There is a video on how to make it. I'll leave a link to it down below in the description. But I'm not going to show you guys how to make this. Maybe in a future episode, but not this one, because this video is just going to show you guys how to do it with little resources. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to take any block, like any solid block, like titanium, gold. This, I don't know what that is. This, I also don't know what that is. Any solid block like this. Or you could even do wood. It really doesn't even matter. It's just a block that you have a decent amount of. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take that block and you're gonna put it down right here. And then you're gonna put down 3 of them just like that. Now you're gonna put one right here. And what you're going to do is you're going to find a wheel. It doesn't matter if you use an old wheel or one of the new wheels. Just place it so that way it's like this. So you should have what kind of looks like a backwards L with a hat. So that's actually what you want. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna place down a metal or titanium, whatever you want to call it, block right up here. Again, it can be whatever block you want. It really doesn't matter. The only block that's solid that it shouldn't be is glue. Just don't make it out of glue. Otherwise you're gonna have a very complicated machine. But basically it's kind of simple as long as you don't use glue. But now what we're gonna do is we're gonna place down a car seat right here. And as you can see, nothing will happen. Absolutely nothing will happen. Don't worry about that. Now we're going to take, what we're going to do is we're going to take a piston and we're going to turn it once so that way it's like this. You're going to want to extend the piston so that way it actually works because we need it to work. It's a very important thing. But now you're going to want to take a glue block, put it right here. This is the only part where you actually have to use a glue block. Basically the things that you do have to use, otherwise it won't work, is this glue block, this piston, and this car seat. The wheel, again, it can be any wheel. It doesn't really matter. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take a thruster. Again, it doesn't matter which. I'm going to use the basic thruster to A, show you that it works with a basic thruster, and B, because honestly it kind of goes too fast if you use a different thruster. So yeah, we're just going to do that. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take a dynamite, and you're going to place it right up there. Now you can place multiple inside of each other if you want, but it's not necessary. Again, I'm just going to place one because it's also going to make it a lot easier for me to do this. Now you're gonna take this camera right here. I think you should probably use this one instead of this one. I mean, you can try with this one, but I don't think it'll work as good. And now we're going to place it right up here on the thruster like that. Now we are going to use this tool, or if you already have anchor block off, you don't have to do this. We're going to unanchor everything, so it's like this. And then now, as you can see, we can actually spin it. Well, this is spinning a bit too fast, if you ask me. just a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this tool, and then we're going to select the wheel right here, and we're going to turn the wheel speed down to 1. You can also do 0.5. It's just going to be half as fast as this. It doesn't really matter which one. Just something that you think is good enough. Again, I'd suggest 1, because then you can actually aim. Because that's a very important part of this. You need to actually be able to aim. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this tool right here. And at this part, you're basically done. You just have to put the keybinds in. So we're gonna take the piston right here. Again, and you can set this to whatever you want. I'm just going to set mine to certain keybinds. So you can copy the keybinds that I do if you want, but you don't have to. So just keep that in mind. I do suggest that for the camera you have it be E though, because it's if you're playing on a keyboard, then you probably have to put your fingers over WASD, unless you use the arrow keys, which I suggest that you don't do because it makes the game a lot harder. But assuming that you do use WASD, your fingers are basically right next to E, so it doesn't take much effort to click it. But yeah, so again, the rest is up to you. Technically, all of the keybinds are up to you. It's just that again, I'd suggest that you have the camera keybind be E, because it makes this a lot easier. So we're almost done with keybinds. I'll set this to F because why not? And yeah, basically once you're done with this, you're basically done. So just try to remember the keybinds that you chose, because otherwise it's not actually going to work. You're not really going to be able to do anything with this. Now keep in mind that since we only have one thruster, this is only going to be one shot. You could make a more advanced version, but like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm just showing you guys how to make a simple version. It's not hard to make, is my point. So that's kind of the whole point. But yeah, so basically you can with this you can change the direction except up and down. Unfortunately, you can't do that. But you can also extend how far the missile starts off, or you can retract the missile, which is pretty cool. And then basically it's just a normal missile. So yeah, I'm going to launch this. We're not going to really be able to see anything with this. Like we're not going to see it in action or anything, but it's just going to be a test to show you guys how it is. Now, even with just one weak thruster, this is still not going to go. This is still going to go fast. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, we are going to go. If I can actually remember the keybinds, because that's very important. So we're going to turn on the thruster, and then we are going to launch, and then kaboom, there we go. So basically you can make a missile. It's kind of cool. You can also do other stuff after. For example, if you put a magnet on here, you can make a reloadable one, which I'm not going to really show how to do in this video, because again, I know I've said it a bunch of times, but that's not really what we're here to do. We're just here to show you guys, well, I'm just here to show you guys how to make a simple turret. But yeah, it's basically it for today's episode. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, or you want some more Roblox Build a Boat for Treasure, and everybody, peace out.